the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world.
I think this time it turned out better than before.
Destiny has brought me hither.
It's my lucky day.
It's nothing.
Submit.
Finally,
You're toast.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
to the very... Finally,
We can't have treasure unaccounted for.
That's right.
Don't waste my time.
Out of the frying pan.
I heard you.
Oz revealed.
Impertinent fool. Be gone. It's nothing.
Nice and spicy.
Out of my sight.
By royal decree.
Give up. This body belongs to ice and snow.
Cry out my illustrious name. I created another universe.
Yeah. Okay, I got her artifacts. Just need to finish leveling up this piece. And I have artifacts for her, they're just not on her yet because I need to work on. This one's on her. And then eventually I have this piece.
I do worry about the well-being of my retinue. What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain? Boba, get them! Eat this! Submit! It's nothing. Yeah.
Interesting. Usually when you have them dig, when you see them dig, there's something that they're digging in to, but this one, not so much.
Nice and spicy! Oz, reveal
It's my lucky day.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from...
Give up.
How's this? Finally,
Your life is mine.
to the berry. Finally,
Wealth. Why settle for less than more?
Boba, get them! By royal decree!
the berry.
You wait.
Finally,
Nice and spicy!
Submit.
Picked the wrong test subject.
We can't have treasure unaccounted for.
It's true. Alright.
You're toast! Shadow Raiden, let night fall!
Don't waste my time.
Go as one! Out of the frying pan, Oz reveal by it's nothing!
We can't have treasure on account
26.
for.
We're a fourth of the way there.
I'll put you on have a load of this.
Fräulein.
That's
Your life is mine. Give up.
Lots of fatigue around.
Over here! My royal decree, nice and spicy!
this was well done.
It's nothing! Blink! Out of the frying pan, Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Let me amuse myself.
Oh, now you've got me worked up.
Look at me. Just once. Oh. I think this is part of the Inknovian quest.
The insolent shall be punished. Nice and spicy! Oz reveal by...
Don't waste my time.
Purging transgressions! Impertinent fool, begone!
Your life is mine.
Got you! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Winter shall eventually come.
Out of the frying pan, by royal decree!
Give up.
No mercy!
Winter, hear me.
Got you! Her Majesty's power flows through me! Nice and spicy! Got you! Go as well!
Don't waste my time. Give up.
Should have taken care of this. Well,
Oz, reveal thyself!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
you need to hurry up. This.
Don't waste my time.
This is Her Majesty's gift!
Let's move.
Goba, get them!
You need to hurry up.
By royal decree!
Unfortunate fault.
It's not. Submit! Out of my sight. This body belongs to ice.
Don't waste my time.
You need to hurry up. Love.
You've kind of reached the point where Ningguang's not doing too hot.
We can't have treasure unaccounted for.
It's not looking good. You know? Some of that's because I had to raise my world level to co-op with somebody today. But Ningguang just isn't cutting it anymore.
Oz revealed out of the frying pan. It's
Give up.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Eat this! Nice and spicy!
We've got a lot of spectre husks.
Don't waste my time. A keen eye.
Ningguang got beat up. Eventually, I'll need to pull up on a boat and go around and get some stuff around here. But for now, I'll probably leave this till last. I did get another key, but I don't think there's... I'm not sure that there's a shrine on Watatsumi. Which is a little odd. No, there is one. Okay. It's... I'm not seeing that. Did I turn shrines off on my map? Oh, I see.
We should look for a
It
new...
was just hidden. This is gonna take some maneuvering to get to. But I believe it is.
Wealth. Why settle for... less than more?
There's you. Okay, we can leave. And I think I'm gonna leave all of the quests on this island until I'm done with the
In a trade war,
main
the perfect hunter
quest.
leaves no trace.
I don't know. My plan is to get as much of this done tonight as I can. And then I think this week I'm gonna try to do the hangout. Although I should probably... might make more sense for me to do hangouts now, so that I can just keep on collecting keys. But I guess if I do a hangout tomorrow night, it won't matter. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to, maybe on Monday night, get these two done. And another night, get these two done. So that they're out of the way. And then it'll take me a while before I can unlock these. Because like this, I want to say I need Kokomis. This one I just need our conquest. This one I just need our conquest. And this one I just need our conquest. This one I need Interlude and Ito. This one I need Ito and Raiden second. And then we get into Sumeru. This will unlock after our conquest. This will unlock after this. After this. Yeah, so a lot of these unlock after this. So I think, yes, that's the plan. I'll do these Monday, and maybe I'll do these Tuesday. Wednesday I'll play Infinity Nikki. Maybe Thursday I'll come on and finish the Archon Quest. Although maybe it makes more sense for me to finish the Archon Quest tonight. Let me think about this. Oh boy. I guess it might make sense for me to finish the Archon quest tonight so that the keys I can just keep bringing them in. Really, I just need them before Tuesday is the point where we're no longer bringing anything in. And then my goal, I guess, is to get through as much of the hangouts as possible first before moving on to. So if I do that tonight, I can still leave these two tomorrow, these two on Tuesday. And then I could do these on like Saturday. And then at that point, well, no, I won't have enough keys by Saturday, but I can do at least so I have enough to unlock one. Tuesday I'll have enough to unlock this one. So yeah, by Saturday I'll have enough to unlock these three. And then from there, I can start putting them towards story quest. Because I'll do the Raiden story quest. And then this will unlock. No. I need to do Raiden's story quest, Kokomi's story quest. This unlocks. Then Ito's story quest. And then this unlocks. Finish up Inazuma. And go to the chasm. And this unlocks. And then I'll have lots of time for Sumeru. Not that there won't be that many. I guess they seem to have moved away. And then at that point, everything can go into these. And then I'll be more on top of things. Okay, so we need to work on this then. Let me change the name of the stream then.
Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's never seen one of these before.
Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina. I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth.
Sorry, that was a big breath. Yes. You just missed me, like, walking through my life plan. There's gonna have to be a bunch of Genshin this week because I want to get through a bunch of the Hangout quests so that I can spend my keys from doing dailies again. So I might be playing tomorrow and Tuesday or Thursday.
She doesn't look very professional at all.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
I was originally going to explore Watatsumi, and then I realized I needed, in order for my plan to work, I needed to do this today so that my keys weren't just going, like, my dailies were actually creating keys and not just going to waste.
Oh, wow, a ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques? Anyway, what's the Shumatsuban?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato.
Does that mean, okay, because I haven't watched, I just skimmed through the information. Does that mean that Hangouts will just unlock?
Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities.
Look this up.
Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
Okay, story quests no longer. Story quests no longer, require keys, but it sounds like Hangouts will. Which is, it's stupid because, like, at this point they're not putting out Hangouts anymore. Which now would be a bad time to start doing Hangouts because they have no fucking voice actors, but I don't know. I don't quite know why they stopped. I mean, they're a little annoying to do, so I kind of understand the idea of stopping, but...
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right, then. I'll indulge you with a little more information. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryou Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to. Now you're following me. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. But with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
Oh, I've worked on my Zhongling. I have an artifact to replace this. I just ran out of fodder, and then I finished my little official. She's got all golden troop on her. And I finished ascending Jean. And then I got materials for Chaska. I just need these. And then my plan is to try to put her with people that I can currently build. So my idea is Diona and Zhongling and Fischl for now. Eventually, I want to put her with Auroron, but I don't have it in me to go back to Nalin. I went to Nalin on my friend's account and got stuff for Chaska, and eventually I'll need more. I mean, you can see I have enough for one more ascension of her. And that's about it. I'll need to fight the boss again, and then... yeah, I'll need more... one more flower, and then I'll need more teeth. And that's just to get her up to level 70. It's gonna be a while on Chaska. It's gonna be a hot minute. I need to... okay, I can't sit like this. I was having a hard time breathing. Not really sure why. I was just all scrunched up. It's really hard to breathe. I'm like choking myself out here.
Toma! Toma! You there? It's us! We're back!
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss? I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the Shogun.
What do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion. But it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report.
Sayu, we're
as
gonna
well as
have
any
to
other
get some
evidence you might
child
find.
labor out of you.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this.
Is now really the time to be sitting down eating?
Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the
Oh,
issue
I
at
forgot it
hand.
was raining out.
The sooner the vision hunt decree is abolished,
Put
the
my
sooner
headset around my
Toma will be
neck.
free.
I was like, what is
This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about...
The Tenryo Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find you and Mia.
I never spend time in Inazuma anymore. I just don't really have a reason to, because like I like Inazuma characters and I have. So my Kazuha is built besides artifacts, but his artifacts don't come from here. My Ayaka, I believe she might need one more ascension, but I think she is also built and her artifacts don't come from here. I don't have plans of building Sayu. I don't have plans of building Sara. I think my Yoimiya needs one last ascension, but it's not hot on my roster currently. My Raiden is mostly done, and if I'm gonna go for artifacts, I'm just gonna strongbox them. My Kokomi is... She still needs artifacts, but it's not really on my to-do list. I have been in Inazuma recently building my Toma. Not building my Goro. I don't have Ito. Don't have Shenhe. And Yamiko's in Inkanomiya. I want to build my Yunjin, but again, she's not high priority. And then I don't have Ayato. And I don't know if I haven't been building Kuki recently, and I don't really plan on building Heizo on that account. Although maybe it's a better idea to build him on that account than this one. I feel like I keep getting too ambitious and wanting to build a bunch of characters on this account. Which is what happened to me on the main account, too.
Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework.
Also, I feel like we're walking around a little too obviously.
extra large firework?
Like, there's a guard
You
right
sure came to the
behind
right
us.
person. As it happens, I made this really souped up one just a couple days ago. But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Huh, may as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears.
Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden?
Don't worry, it's just a firework. Come on, what's the worst that could happen?
We'll give it a try. Thanks, Yoimiya.
I still think we should change it. This party's a bit boring.
Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
I still think we should change it. This party's a bit boring.
Even if an antique is priceless, the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you obtain it.
I still think we should change it. This party's a bit boring.
Okay, where am I?
In a trade war, the perfect hunter leaves no...
think that would be here somewhere. So I need to get there undetected. And I think none of the guards up to here count. It's the guards over there.
There are loads and loads. We need to get rid of them. Or after I get the document. Let also, if
Is this anyway?
Got caught. I was like, shit. shit.
well, how did it go? Well done. Let's wait for news from
the
Sayu.
audio from here. Testing. Is it working?
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was
Hello?
a little too much exercise.
Hello?
I feel so dizzy. Everyone is spinning.
Hello?
No, I can't sleep yet. There was something
It's way
important I was
off. That's
supposed
what
to
it
do.
is. My stream needed to reload.
I got it. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about.
Okay.
So I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious.
I'm just trying to test if
Here
it's a
you
good
go.
volume from here.
I'm going to sleep
But
now.
I think it is. So.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui. It seems that Gujiae was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiae. I trust she will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui and Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that blade.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiai. She is close to the Shogun, so maybe she will have a way.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimiko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
You know what I'm gonna test next? I bought the little things that go around the end of the microphone. I'm gonna test that. Okay, I bought ones that were a little small. But that kind of cut out the background audio.
Even if an antique is priceless, the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you obtain it.
And then this seems to be a good place in my lap to... You know me, I'm just allergic to having the headset on my head.
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryo Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
This is a letter from the Tenryo Commission to the Fatui.
Well, the things you wanted, surely.
So everything I've ever held on, this betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryo rebellion is successfully underway. Yep, let's catch up with her.
Hold on, Traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct? You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need. Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you. If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the Traveler.
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you.
Calling the Raiden Shogun a hopeless fool.
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear? Good.
They're all staring at us.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Boba, get them!
I must. Formation! Get them!
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Nice and spicy! By royal decree!
I must withdraw. Brace yourself.
Glory to the Shogun! Quiver!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
It's no... Submit!
At the frying pan, odds reveal thyself!
Give up.
Who goes there? Soldiers!
I swear by my sword! You're
As you wish, for life.
nice and spicy!
It's nothing!
Your life is mine.
Boba, get them!
Storm the front! Flash!
Battle formation! Get them!
Nice and spicy!
I need you.
There you go.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master,
Go on, ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters. You stole them.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryo Commission really betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
He just came right out and admitted it!
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decree is upheld. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble, paralyzed by fear and trepidation. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi!
Oh boy.
Yeah! He doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior. Especially the Muso no Hitotachi. In fact, he seems to be way too into it.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
You
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that. As would the former head of our clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this.
I have some bad news for
The
you
Shogun
guys.
is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A harbinger by the name of Signora.
Signora's the one behind all this? Ugh, not her again! Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman. We should have known.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
Sarah stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now? You can say that again. Alright then, let's do this!
I hope that we're good enough to fight. I'm not worried about Raiden. But I'm worried about Senora. I never really got around to finishing off Nemo, so I don't... Oh, Sarah, what have you done? So I don't really have anything for her pyro phase. But I'm gonna be alright. Yeah, Sarah really said F this and F
What's going on?
Gonna go on a hope and a prayer.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? In their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all. You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler?
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part! A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Eat this! Wings of darkness! Come,
Kira! Detestable!
Submit! Don't waste my time.
It's not!
by royal decree! Boba, get them!
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid. The pale flame smolders!
Remember that. It's the end of Jianquan.
This is where we get a little dicey. My Ningguang was hitting hard enough. I think we'll be okay. Because usually in the story they don't hit quite as hard.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
This is not good.
Not even ashes will remain!
By royal decree, you're toast!
Your life is mine! Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Oz reveal by...
Give up!
Don't waste my time.
Insubordination! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night, it's nothing!
You wait! Not every wound will heal!
Boba, get them!
All must burn!
Barely a scratch!
Enough is mine.
Wind, hear me.
Come, put up a fight. It's nothing.
There we go. This is one of the best cutscenes in the game.
But how?
Best music in the game, too.
I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me, swear. If you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
That vibrated like my whole couch
are the
that I was
enemy
sitting
of
on.
eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right?
Love how you can see
The air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden
Nubong's
Shogun's
little
almightiness.
palace kind of all laid out in the background. This is one of the weirdest scenes in the game. I'm not sure what they were trying to achieve here.
The Shogun and now Senora is gone. She got what she deserved.
Because they never really address, like, the weirdness here.
Just collecting all the no-seeds. Huh? Traveler.
And
Got a
this.
headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled.
I don't know, some people have implied that it's kind of like what happened in Scaramouche's whole thing in the Muso no Hidetachi.
Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was
Lets off kind of the same energy as the Tatarigami.
It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe.
Like, I don't know that I really get what this is.
Are you okay? You're so silent.
Because they never do it again. This never comes up in any other content.
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something?
I don't hear any noise at all.
Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
Everyone's eyes.
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Go Kazuha, my boy. Oh god. Not accurate. My traveler, I'm pretty sure, currently has the Geo selected. And this is the beginning of the Red Moon. The Red Moon agenda.
So we meet again.
God, I forgot they didn't
my
heal
curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you? So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction. Inferior. I swear by my sword! Inferior. Inferior.
Submit! Midnight Phantasmagoria! Nice and spicy!
Don't waste my time.
Strike dead! Lightning falls on the land of eternity!
It's nothing.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Help! Boba, get the...
Strike dead!
I don't remember this fight enough to know if this is like a I need to survive so long.
Insubordination! By royal
Give up. It's nothing.
This ends now.
Don't waste my time.
Oz revealed. Nice and spicy.
The victor has been.
Race you! Boba, get them!
Instabilities will be removed.
I'm pretty sure I just need to survive to a point here. Yeah.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Nice and spicy. You're toast. Shadow Raiden, let night fall.
Give up. Submit.
Your verdict is decided. All will be severed.
Who is one?
It's nothing.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Barbados, guide us. Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Give up. Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from nice and spicy.
I swear by my sword. It's nothing. Love your face. Submit.
Eat this! Boba, get them!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
This world, a fleeting shadow. Barbados, guide us.
Barely a scratch. Give up.
All will be severed.
Your life is mine.
That's right, man. Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. You're toast! Boba, get them!
Wind, hear me.
Don't waste my
This world, a fleeting shadow. Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Night Phantasmagoria.
One shall descend once again.
All will be severed. You submit! Barbados, guide us.
I'm the right pimp. Wings of darkness. Come, sever night.
You've lost, eh?
Yes,
Guava's,
I have.
Guava's there in the
Trust your
background.
people, and in the power of their ambitions. These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward.
Well, it's more like
So
he
are we
cast
to just abandon the
himself
notion of progress
aside.
for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress.
There's Urabashi.
And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end,
I'm guessing that's the Abyss.
I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation.
I can understand a
I wonder what loss
desire,
really
especially knowing what we know about the heavenly principles and stuff.
Never
But
changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
I mean, at the point where you have to stop your people from leaving,
they want your attention.
That's kind of a
your
sign.
Divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely
And
100
to pretend
years.
that
I cannot afford to bear
just
any
because
extra
people
losses.
aren't dying when their
But I
visions are
have
taken,
experienced it all.
that it doesn't matter
That
is
why
kind
I
of
have
a
chosen to guide them along the correct path
a
toward
wild place to be when we've seen the people without their visions have
Eternity is far
essentially
too cruel a fate
gone
for
a
you,
little
eh?
too crazy.
For me,
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone. for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness
with
out
the
to
way
infinity.
that
Tell me this.
Faye is concerned about
Why is the sky
heavenly
here
principles,
that was once so dark glowing again? Why now?
it would be easier for
This is your
her
plane of
to
euthymia.
allow things to go
It's your
on
inner
in the
world.
civilization.
So it can
And
only
because she's so heavily
you are happy
worshipped
to
and
see me
listened
again.
to in her society,
You have found the
she
loneliness
could
here
stop
unbearable for a
the
long time
things
now,
that are going to
haven't
get
you?
the attention of the heavenly principles. She has
have
a lot more
nothing to
power
say
than
to
some of
that.
the Archons because she's so
But I have so much to say to you.
directly involved and
Let
respected.
me tell you all that has happened
in a
over the
way.
last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway?
Well, she beat me
Is the
up.
Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So maybe the reason Yai Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet you here.
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed. Defeating
Are
Signora
you
head-on in a duel
taking
means that
after
your strength
Venti with
exceeds
your
my
rhymes?
expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You did... for once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis. Well, what's done is done, and Paimon heartily thinks we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Tevat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not?
Oh, we
As
are
a mark of my
far
gratitude,
from
I will
over.
answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you like to know about? That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. Still,
That is
there's one other
interesting.
thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
So, you mean there are 3 Raiden Shoguns?
No, the prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based on A. It was a test. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness, until the Fatui took an interest in him.
Ugh, not the Fatui.
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specifications. The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis. And the
The more I think about it, the more this puppet
as
technology
the
is quite
Balladeer.
fascinating, and especially because I don't think there's ever any lore about
It is, isn't it?
how A
Who
went
can say
about
whether
it.
it's coincidence or destiny? I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change
Well,
of Electro Archon.
She did tell
Few
me.
citizens of Inazuma are aware of this.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes.
Did he?
The truth of the matter is that there
guess
were
he
two
probably
twin
did.
gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for the public to know the truth. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them. Right up until...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has assumed the shogunate.
It's interesting that she was not personally involved in it.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A lot better now after finding that out. So what kind of god was Makoto?
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty of what was before her.
Wow.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe. But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process. That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. May you soon discover the truth behind it all. As for your brother's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. And I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the Shiumatsuban. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you. After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best. Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, Traveler. Do you still have the Omamori I gave you? Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition? I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you.
This is a fascinating
It's a possibility.
concept.
Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.
Oh, it'll be a while, Catherine. Okay, we need to stay away from the leeway. Guild. Okay, so if I can finish these two on Monday, and these three on either Tuesday or Thursday, then by Saturday I should be able to knock these out. And we'll be all good. Not doing that. Yeah, because I can do the hangouts on Saturday and probably this. It might be a Genshin heavy week while I get all the hangouts and stuff sorted out, but it'll be okay. Should be able to get it. I'm gonna go unlock some stuff. First of all, let's take care of this.
We should look for it. Mora doesn't grow on trees.
Party with the trout. Oh, I'm gonna mess with it. I decided. What did I say I was gonna do? Let's do. Diana, Shogun, and Shoal. Let's have someone better.
I can't wait any longer!
I don't know. I'll probably never use this one. This one will eventually get changed. This is just possibility. This, I'll probably change out one of these for Dender Traveler. And this was just for some other stuff. But for now, let's get these out. Let's resonate with Electro. I didn't realize I hadn't done that yet. I think this was just my idea to... I think this was just very early when I got Hyper Bloom stuff, and before I'd really formally decided I wasn't gonna unlock other nations' statues. Do I have any? Okay, I do. I didn't remember if I had an Electroculi. That does. There'll be a couple quests unlocked from that, and so I'll go around at some point and do that. But
it's raining. Fetch an umbrella for me, would you?
One of them is here. It's the rest of the film quest. Probably when I go to do Watatsumi's. Granny. The seed dispensary actually. Oh my god. Y'all. I'm so fucking embarrassed now. I've been buying out the seeds for the last 3 fucking years from this lady each week, not knowing that I could have just employed the seed dispensary when I picked shit up. I'm so embarrassed.
In a trade war, the perfect hunter leaves no trace.
I'm so embarrassed.
Maybe you're... If you ever have...
I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, we just have to go around and collect a bunch of seeds. The rest of the stream might just need me running around collecting things. Okay. What do I want to start with? Wait. This will make sense. Okay, I want these.
We should look for a new investment. Mora doesn't grow on trees.
Nice and spicy. It's no by royal decree.
Give up.
Climb up here and see if there's any up here.
Creep! Don't waste my time. Huh. Submit!
I don't think I can grow Matsutake. Hello? What is this? Huh.
A keen eye.
I usually follow a map to find the stuff and don't just We've got 20. I'm gonna go collect. I know I have. We can double our rainbow rose. Intake.
In a trade war, the perfect hunter leaves no trace.
That's enough of that. In my off time, I'll probably go
Fetch an umbrella for me, would you?
collecting, I guess. Oh, and I've decided... Okay, this sounds really stupid, but for Mondstadt and Leeway, for the reputation, I've decided that I'm just gonna...
Your eyes can lie to you.
It's gonna take a long time, but I'm just gonna do the requests. And it's just gonna take a long time. I just don't have it in me for the bounty system of Mondstadt and Leeway. It's just not my thing. I hate it. Mostly, I guess I might do Mondstadt's refer. Let's just really quick get the NRE. I don't know. I'll make that decision when it comes to it. I'll definitely just be doing reputation off stream though. I don't have that type of lifestyle within me. But what's this? Yeah, this one's going behind. This one's behind mission. Okay. I know what I'll go look at some places that have changed now that we do.
It's raining.
Yeah,
Fetch an umbrella for me, would you?
Go see our boy Friday, Como. Can't remember exactly where it is. This is you like this. There we go.
Booba, get them!
Okay, I had to catch a little bot and note down what they said.
Calm weather. Do not trust your eyes. Your eyes can lie to you.
Oh, it is. Here it is. I never remember where his grave is. Clearly I don't visit it off. It's not one of them that I regularly go to. My usual go-to places are Surimi Island and Roost, Locale, and where else do I go? Sometimes I go chill out on Dragonstein, but usually I just chill out by the Statue of the Seven. Give up. I don't know. We'll go see Tepe. Tepe has no grave, unfortunately. He's gone. He's gone, unfortunately. So we'll miss him.
We should look for
what
a
I
new
should
investment.
do
More
start working on these. I really don't want to do. I don't want to do any of them. Okay. forgot it was a teacup there. I it so long. And along the way, anything you see, you can pick up and should pick up. Tell me if I want to do this, because I've now gone in the opposite direction of the class. I just don't like hanging out.
Get to meet you, Honorary Knight. I'm Noelle, a maid of the Knights of Favonius. Apologies. I've yet to officially join the Knights. As a maid, and in order to be worthy of this armor, I'm currently undergoing the Knights of Favonius chivalric training. Yes, I haven't passed the selection trials yet, but I've been asking senior knights for advice on how to become a true Knight of Favonius. I asked Amber how to make a Baron bunny. Oh, and Kaya's been keeping me busy with various small tasks. I even asked the Spark Knight to pass on her experiences, although Master Jean grounded us shortly after. Actually, I have always wanted to receive guidance from the Honorary Knight. I was worried that it might be too presumptuous to ask. I've seen you on the streets of Mondstadt occasionally, but I've always been too busy to disturb you. I just finished today's cleaning for the Knights and was about to start my training when I saw you. Oh, if it's not too much trouble, could I ask you for some guidance on my chivalric training? So, as a senior knight, this is your suggestion? But as a maid, I'm only authorized to deal with smaller tasks. The Knights of Favonius is the strongest shield that Mondstadt has. How can I defend the people if I'm only ever dealing with minor matters?
Listen, it's the small tasks that keep things going.
That's why I've always wanted to become a real Knight of Favonius. To have the power to help more people. Really? Even the Honorary Knight? I thought the Honorary Knight would only ever be busy with powerful enemies, like Storm Terror. Well, that is true. Come to think of it, whenever I see you in Mondstadt, you do always seem to be in a hurry. And the fact is, you're hurrying to help others. Oh, okay. Back to Mondstadt it is. Time for today's training to officially begin. Your point of view on these matters has truly been eye-opening for me. I have a lot to learn. Just like you said, from now on, I'm going to treat helping people with smaller tasks as a part of my training. Just thinking about it makes me feel more motivated than ever.
Wow, Noelle's motivated, all right. She's got that "give me a commission before I take them all" vibe.
Someone! Anyone!
Who's that? I need to help.
Noelle! Oh, she's so fast. Let's catch up with her.
There. Take your time. Try and take a deep breath first.
And finally, I was saved.
Well, my name's Noelle. Don't worry, sir. Everything's all right. I'll be protecting you from now on. So, where are you from? I don't think we've met in Mondstadt before.
Thanks. I'm not from Mondstadt. My name is Alois. I'm a traveling merchant. I was on my way to Mondstadt to acquire some of the reputed local wines, so I could take them back to Lille. Little did I know, Little did I know I'd run into savage monsters on the way.
All the way to get here from Leeway.
Savage! They were twice my height. I was so scared I ran all the way here, until I just couldn't run anymore. Thank goodness I found you in this, maid.
It's okay, Mr. Aloise. We're not far from Mondstadt. Although I'm just an ordinary maid, the small task of escorting a visitor to the city is certainly within my power.
Escort me to Mondstadt? Perfect! Let's go!
But wait a moment. As a traveling merchant, you must have luggage and some goods. Don't worry. No matter the quantity, I'll carry them for you.
Luggage? Goods? Yes. I remember now. The savage monsters I encountered? That's when I lost them. No need. These monsters are ferocious. 3 times my height.
Oh, rest easy. This is Mondstadt's honorary knight. No monster is too ferocious for her.
Honorary knight? Then you're a member of the Knights of Favonius? I can't remember exactly. I was too busy running. Probably near that crossing in front of us. But I can't be sure. Oh, never mind. Wait a minute. My chest.
Oh, God.
A sudden pain in my chest. It must be all that running. Let's look for those things a little bit later.
Oh, chest pain? Here, I've got you. Hold my arms and lie down slowly. Now do your best to relax. I will examine you.
Perhaps maybe you...
I'm sorry. I must stay here to watch over our visitor. It looks like you'll need to handle the monsters. Oh, and please be careful.
Strange. No trace of any large monsters here. On the road. Is this the right place? Let's head back to Noel.
Also, there's a knight here. If he'd seen any monsters, he probably would have done something about it.
Back so soon. Ah, a true senior knight. Did you see Mr. Aloise's luggage on the way?
Perhaps the monsters ate it? Didn't I tell you? It's dangerous.
Oh, you're not hurt, are you?
What I meant was, when they jumped, they were twice as tall as me. Why are you looking at me like that? Even if they were only slimes, I couldn't have fought them off.
Oh, what can we do? If even the honorary knight can't find them?
I'm just a traveling merchant. You never know what's gonna happen out here. Oh well, looks like Mondstadt was never meant to be. Perhaps next time.
I'm very sorry. In these circumstances, I must ask you to register the quantity and nature of your lost property with the Knights of Favonius. I know that the Knights will do their best to help you recover your goods.
No. I couldn't possibly trouble the Knights of Favonius. This matter, it really is beneath them.
On the contrary, it's the duty of the Knights to look after any visitors traveling to and from Mondstadt. As a maid, I must do my best in receiving and escorting such visitors. But then, perhaps there's something keeping you from going to the Knights?
No, absolutely nothing.
Everything? Well, actually, I noticed that too. But since we don't have any evidence of wrongdoing, he deserves the benefit of the doubt. This gentleman was seeking help at the gates of Mondstadt, which makes him a guest of the city. Therefore, I must carry out my maidly duties. Thank you for understanding.
Hey, what are you discussing? So, what's next?
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. We've talked it over, and we've decided to escort you back to Mondstadt.
Honorary Knight in Noel. Were you two out on a mission? Wait, who is this person behind you?
My name is Alois. I'm a humble merchant.
Ah, Mondstadt welcomes you. Strange yet respectable traveler. Please state your identity and purpose. The Knights of Favonius are here to ensure your safety.
I came to Mondstadt to import wines back to Lille.
I see. But are you not carrying any luggage or goods? I also don't see your name among the wine merchants that Mondstadt regularly deals with.
It's my first time visiting Mondstadt, but I expect to come back often.
In that case, please show me the relevant documents issued by Liyue's Ministry of Civil Affairs. I need to verify your identity.
Huh? What on earth is the Oh! Right. I, put them in my luggage.
Luggage?
Oh, our apologies. This gentleman was just attacked by a monster and lost both his luggage and his goods. Could you allow him to calm down a bit before we register him with the Knights?
According to Article 10 of the Knights of Favonius Handbook, caution should be exercised with regard to unfamiliar visitors.
But Article 2 of the Knights of Favonius Handbook also says that one must not offend our visitors, right?
Well, in this situation, it seems the Knights of Favonius Handbook has a bit of an overlap. Well, if you are keeping watch, there shouldn't be a problem.
After all, this is our honorary knight, the one who defended Mondstadt from the claws of the frenzied Storm Terror.
Storm Terror? Indeed. Good one.
Well then, I'm counting on you two to take care of this gentleman while he's in Mondstadt.
So, you're a wine merchant? Oh, you must have excellent wine knowledge. Would you like to rest a while at Angel's Share? It's our signature tavern.
Such a warm welcome. How could I refuse? Angel's Share. So this barrel must be full with Mondstadt's celebrated wine, right? If only it could be imitated. Oh, imported. That's the word.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Drink up. This is a dandelion wine-based cocktail. I asked the bartender to add calla lily because it has a calming effect. I know you've been on the road for a long time, and cold drinks would be bad for your stomach, so I requested less ice. I hope it's to your liking.
Calming. Is this what they give to all visitors in Mondstadt? Okay then. On another note, that drink's made me realize just how empty my stomach is.
Oh, so you're hungry too. Oh, how terrible of me. If I'd realized, I would have saved some pancakes for you.
Oh, he can't have any of my pancakes. I made some pancakes today, and they're so good.
Ooh, good idea. That sounds like a good place.
Well, it does have good in the name. No, I made chocolate chip pancakes. needed a minute to catch
Smells
up.
incredible. So it's true. If you really want to sell Mondstadt wines, you can't do without Mondstadt dishes. Maybe recipes will be easier to obtain than the brewing process. What I mean is, the Dandelion wine brewing process is unique, difficult to imitate. That's why we merchants can buy with confidence. Where was I? Let's see. What's on the menu? So many dishes. Hard to decide.
Can I help?
Sure. What do you suggest?
Well, do you prefer red meat or white?
I like them both.
The steaks here are cuts of freshly shipped Springvale boar. I'd recommend having it served medium to really bring out the natural sweetness of the meat. Oh, Sweet Madame is another specialty. Crispy skin and tender meat goes perfectly with wine. However, those dishes alone aren't very healthy from a nutritional standpoint. I recommend a mushroom pizza and a satisfying salad too on the side. If that sounds okay, I'll place the order for you. This meal is on me to make up for my inattentiveness.
That's too generous of you.
Please enjoy. After all, it's your first meal here as a new visitor, and your last. I wouldn't want to give you the cold shoulder.
Huh? my last? You give this meal to all new visitors, right? Okay then.
How about with wind comes glory? For our final stop, I want to leave Mr. Aloise with something to commemorate his time here.
So, that's the final stop, yes? Wait, what are we commemorating?
Oh, here's your order, Noelle.
Thanks, Marjorie. Mr. Aloise, please accept this souvenir.
Thanks. I will treasure this wood carving forever. Huh? Wait, what's on that? Is that the insignia of the Knights of Favonius?
I, Maid Noelle, on behalf of Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonius, officially welcome you.
Did you not hear us talking about being part of the Knights of Favonius?
How can you... So this gift is also a... So, just a regular souvenir?
I'm afraid this is all I had time for. However, I hope it leaves you with a lasting impression of your trip to Mondstadt.
I really don't understand why you went to all this trouble. I don't have any goods or relevant documents. Plus, I don't exactly look like your everyday honest merchant. Even if there were nothing to suggest otherwise, surely it would have been better to take me straight to the Knights for investigation. And yet you still went to all this effort to prepare all this for me. Didn't you wonder whether the savage monsters, the missing cargo, what if it were all lies?
Why would I think that? I'm just doing what a Maid of Favonius should do. Knights of Favonius Handbook Article 2. Do not exhibit suspicion or hostility towards visitors, no matter how suspicious they may seem. You are a visitor from far away. You should be welcomed by me and by Mondstadt, even if there really is only a slight possibility that everything you say is true. Being attacked by savage monsters, losing goods and documents, isn't it times like these that people need help the most? And if I had failed to offer our hospitality on such an occasion, despite there being no evidence to back up your claims, that's not the way a Maid of Favonius should behave.
I see. Well, thank you. It's time for me to leave Mondstadt.
Huh? Why the hurry? We haven't recovered your lost property yet.
No need. I just remembered where I left them. Somewhere far, far away. I'll be sure to keep a better eye on them next time. Perhaps when I'm a visitor worthy of your hospitality, I can return to Mondstadt.
I'm not sure I fully understand what you mean.
Oh no, I do understand.
If you think you can retrieve your lost property, that's great.
What a short trip, but thank you for your care and hospitality. I've learned a lot. Goodbye, Mondstadt. Goodbye, Maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Okay then. Goodbye, Mondstadt and I, Maid Noelle of the Knights of Favonius, will always welcome you when you return.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Honorary... Wait.
My name is Aloy.
Ah, Mondstadt, please state your identity. I see. I also don't...
It's my first... Huh? What?
Luggage?
Oh, our apology. Could you allow him to... But Article 2?
Well, it seems the Knights of Favonius... If Noelle is willing to vouch for him, then I can rest easy.
Oh, I'm just doing my job. Most reliable. I've got a ways to go, but I will try to live up to that.
Well then, I'm counting on you two to take care of this gentleman while he's in Mondstadt.
So, you're a wine merchant? Well, you must have excellent wine knowledge. Would you like to rest a while at Angel's Share? It's our signature tavern.
Get through a bunch once
Such a
done
warm welcome.
Portions of the quest.
Angel's Share. So this barrel...
Sorry to keep you waiting. This is a dandelion. I know you've been on the road, so I requested less...
Calming. Is this what they give to all visitors? Because you know I'm interested in Mondstadt wines? Yes. Just interested, mind you. On another note, that drink's made me realize just how empty my stomach is.
Oh, so you're... Oh, how terrible of me.
Ooh, good idea. Smells. Maybe recipes will be easier to obtain than the brew. Oh, what I mean is the dandelion wine brewing.
Can I help?
Sure. I like them both.
The steaks here are cut. Oh, however, those I recommend. If that sounds okay.
That's too
Please enjoy.
Huh? You give this meal. Wait, is it really my last meal? So that's what it means. Well, then I better make the most of it.
How about with wind comes glory? For our final stop, I want to...
So, wait.
Oh, thanks, Marge. Mr. Eloise?
Wait. What?
I made no...
Wait, Knights of Favonius? How can you... So this gift is also a... So it's a warning?
Oh, I'm afraid this is all I had time for. However, I hope it leaves you with a lasting impression of your trip to Mondstadt. Now then, if you wouldn't mind accompanying me to the Knights of Favonius, the registration process only requires...
No need. Suddenly I remember where I lost my luggage.
Oh. Well, then we should at least go and file a report with the Knights.
Nope, not necessary. Now that the danger's passed, I'll just head over and retrieve it.
Huh? But what about the savage monsters? For your protection, I feel strongly that one of our knights should escort you there. Or perhaps it's a little too soon, but I'll escort you. Let's go. Oh, you want to escort him yourself? Oh, that would certainly put my mind at rest. In that case, I'll report the situation to Swan. Let's meet back at the gates of the city a little later. Please take care of Mr. Aloise.
Go, Ningguang, go!
So this is the end? Meaning this is a good spot? Archons above! Oh, Honorable Knight, please have mercy! Forgive me! I'll confess. I'll confess to everything. I was planning to investigate Mondstadt's dandelion wine, to see if I could find a way to imitate it. I didn't expect you to see right through it from the start. Please! I never actually did anything. It's attempted fraud at worst, right? Tell me it isn't punishable by death, or is it because you have no intention to try me at all? Which explains why you didn't expose me in the city. You simply chose a location to kill me. Spare me, noble... What? Go? I can go? Really? Of course. With you and the maid around, who would dare? Yes, sir. I understand.
I'm not a sir.
Goodbye, most honorable
No,
honorary
thank
knight.
you.
So, he really did have ulterior motives. Should we tell Noelle? Let's head back and see how she's doing first.
So there's multiple endings to each hangout. That's why they're really annoying to do. So usually how it's split up is there's technically, it all begins with one. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you on one of my completed ones. So like Chongyun here. So you all start with one thing and then it splits off. This one, that middle thing doesn't exist. There's an error, but you can see like there's 6 different endings. I just skipped through dialogue that's already been said to make it faster. I mean, on my main account, I just skipped through all the dialogue.
You're back. Eh? Well, how come Mr. Eloise isn't with you? Left? Already? Left Mondstadt? And I didn't even get around to arranging his accommodations. Or introducing the wine merchants to him. Oh, I must have been negligent in some way. Did I leave him with a bad impression of Mondstadt? Why else would he have left without a farewell? Oh, I couldn't even handle this smallest of tasks. A plot? So he was scheming the whole time?
It's why it's kind of annoying to do them.
I'm still too naive. And that's
I'm not
why we
even
have the
finished
honorary
with
knight
some
to
of them
rely
on my
in
main
times of
account
trouble.
because they're so annoying to do. I usually only bring them out when I'm desperate for Prima Gems. And what I do, there are some people who like try to figure out the different endings like with no help. My ass does not do that. I follow a guide. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me to sit here and try to guess which lines will make me get which endings. I follow guides for everything.
Is that the honorary knight? Hello? Huh? I finally get to meet... I'm Noelle, a maid of the Knights of Favonius. Apology. As a maid, and yes, I asked Amp. I even asked the Spark. Actually, I was worried that I've seen you on this. I just finished today's. I'd like to get your opinion on something as a senior knight. I've been keeping up with my maidly duties and nightly exercise, but training progress has been a little slow. You know, just basic strength and endurance training. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and running 2 laps around Mondstadt as a morning routine. I'm actually incredibly busy every day. It's just that I always feel like something's missing. Straight, but I think I'm pretty strong. Well, after he got drunk, I carried Mr. Bruce back to the Knights of Favonius headquarters myself. I also carried the library's new bookshelves over from Springvale. Even Mr. Huffman said I'm strong. Of course. Oh, however, even though it's only training, I can't raise my sword against the honorary knight.
That's how sparring works, Noelle.
I've got it. Let's go to the training ground at the Knights of Favonius headquarters. There should be some training dummies there.
Hi, Noelle. Are you here for the training too? Oh, our honorary knight has come too.
Hi, Ellen. I was just asking the honorary knight for training advice. They want to see my basic skills first. Do you still have spare training dummies here?
Oh, Noelle's basic skills, huh? Then the normal dummies won't do. Doesn't matter how we set them up. There'll be nothing left by the time Noelle's done with them. It is Noelle, after all. Let me think. How should I arrange them? Ah, I've got it. One moment. This will work much better for Noelle.
Could be a problem. There sure are a lot.
Huh. It'll certainly require one heck of a cleanup.
Why is Noelle... Is she planning to destroy them all in one go? She really got all of them.
Whew. Finally, cleanup over. You're too kind. Praise from the honorary knight is high praise indeed. But sadly, I'm afraid that my strength is the only thing I truly am confident in. Every time I train and compete with the knights, I can't figure out how to use it. Even though I swing my blade with greater force than my opponent, I always seem to lose in the final moments. No matter how hard I train, I can never pass the selection trials. Oh, why? I just can't figure it out. Real-world fighting experience? I guess that's true. After all, if I were to leave the city, I wouldn't be there when people needed me. But you're right. I haven't had much real-world fighting experience. Where can I get some? Areas around Mondstadt. Slimes. Leave them to me.
Here we are. Let's start with Dio Slimes.
Steady as stone.
Piece of cake. Noelle's got moves.
Don't mind me, Noelle. I'm just gonna use you to mine a little bit. You know.
Someone needs assistance. I must leave no stone unturned.
You can tell she was... Noelle was meant to be fighting the slime. She was not meant to be fighting these silly turtles.
Huh? There are dendro slimes hiding here.
Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
That looked a bit tough for Noelle. Perhaps dendro slimes aren't her forte. Still, avoiding unfavorable battles is a big part of combat strategy.
I see. Noted.
Problem with dendro slimes is they're... What is that? They're underground.
The next target is an Eye of the Storm?
Yeah, we're not meant to be able to fight this.
I'll catch it. No! The Eye of the Storm is getting away! Ugh. It was
too far up in the air. I couldn't get to it. If only Amber or Miss Lisa were here. No, I can't think like that. As a knight, I must rely on my own strength. Huh? But... that makes sense. If only I'd fought together with you just now. The camaraderie and solidarity of its members form the backbone of the Knights of Favonius. So that's what Article 8 of the Knights of Favonius Handbook really means. I never looked at it that way before. Me? You think I can choose a suitable target? Really? Let me think. I should avoid enemies that I find difficult, and consider the power of teamwork. Ah! I've got it! I heard from Master Jean that there was a Hilichurl camp nearby that often attacks traveling merchants. Even though driving away Hilichurls is usually something for the knights, maybe this time I can do it. Great. You and me. Ugh. It was too far up in the air. If only Amber or... No. I can't...
they wanted me to walk there?
That makes sense. The camaraderie and solidarity... So that's what... I never looked at it that way. Me? Really? I heard from Master... Even though driving away maybe this time... Great.
I don't want
Someone
to walk
needs assistance.
there.
I'll catch up.
Noelle! Noelle!
Who's that? I need to help. I swear by my sword. It's nothing.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night for...
Thank the Animo Archon. Finally, I'm saved. And thanks to Noelle and the Honorary Knight, too. If it hadn't been for you two, I can't imagine what would have happened. You guys are here to save me, right?
We were training nearby and happened to hear you calling my name.
I think I wanted to say help or Barbados protect me or something to that effect. I didn't even realize that I'd called out Noelle's name instead. I guess in Mondstadt we're just so used to calling Noelle's name when we're in trouble.
Oh, it's fine. It's an honor to be able to help everyone. Not to mention, I might not have registered Henning's cry if that weren't the case. Still, good thing the Hilichurls we encountered weren't too fierce. Thankfully, I was able to handle them.
Huh? Not too fierce? I was so scared I couldn't even move my legs.
I just did what I usually do. I guess so. I did have my mind set on not letting Henning get hurt, so if my intention is different, it can have a big effect on the outcome.
You know, I think you're right. Whenever Noelle is helping us out, she's usually more powerful than in training. Absolutely. No more of that. In any case, I'm extremely grateful to you both.
No problem. Maid Noelle of the Knights of Favonius at your service.
Oh my... I've grown weary of this, Noelle. Some of them are better than others, like Thomas. Thomas, I remember being fun. Gore's was pretty fun. Betos was interesting story-wise. I don't really like Sayu. I mean, I don't not like her, I just don't really have any opinions on her. And then Noelle's was kind of weird. or not Noah's, Diana's, but Diana's whole stick is kind of weird. Why are we letting this child work in a boss?
Hi, Noelle. Oh,
there's so many child labor laws
I was just
being
asking
broken
the
there.
honorary knight. They want to see my base. Do you still have spare
Oh, Noelle, doesn't matter how we set them up. It is Noelle. Ah, I've got... This will work much better for no...
Huh. It'll
Why is Noelle? Is she planning to destroy them all?
What a pity. So close. Want to try again?
Wait, did I not?
What a pity. So close. Want to try again? What a pity. So close.
What
Want
do
to
you
try
mean?
again? What a pity. So close. Want to try again?
She really got all of them.
That was weird.
Finally. Phew. But sadly, I'm afraid every time I train, even though I swear, no matter how hard I... More... But of course... Oh, compared to the honorary knight, who defeated Storm Terror, I don't have nearly enough strength. Please teach me, honorary knight. How do you normally train? Mining? You... Oh, well then again, mining builds arm strength. And then there's the hiking between ore veins. Perhaps even a monster or two to fight along the way. Oh, so this is the honorary knight's training method, right? I must try it. No problem. Leave it to me.
So we... You two are something else. Ugh, fine. Let's go practice on some nearby outcrops.
Hey. Blood repays blood.
Good thing I caught myself with my wings.
This is it. Let's clear up these outcrops. There are monsters nearby.
Fighting monsters. That's just part of mining, right? Leave it to me.
Paimon heard that rock falls happen a lot around here. Keep your eyes open. Another monster? A miniature?
Oh, looks like a tough opponent. I'll try to make this quick and easy.
Noelle, slow down! Rockfalls can happen here!
Sorry. Understood. Stay behind me. Let's move forward together.
A rockfall! It's huge!
Oh, did I cause this?
Maybe. Could just be
Whoa, what a rockfall.
Ah, Miss Belinda. Is that you?
Is that Noelle? And the honorary knight, too?
Are you hurt?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'd already passed through the rockfall zone on my patrol.
There's actually been a lot of rockfalls here lately, but it's the first time I've seen one of such magnitude during my patrols. Did you guys see anything suspicious? The more I think about it, surely nobody could be responsible for something of this scale. Regardless, this will be difficult to clear. There are ore veins rich in reserves here, all blocked behind the boulders.
Did you say ore veins?
Yeah, I'll need to enlist some folks to clear this up quickly. Otherwise, how will we ever get to the ore?
So, once the boulders are out of the way, mining can start up again?
Precisely, but a rockfall of this magnitude needs reporting to the Knights first.
Leave it to me! I think I can handle this.
Huh?
She smashed the boulders to pieces! Look out! A Stonehide Law Churl!
Stonehide Law Churl? This must be the culprit behind the recent rockfalls. I'll call for reinforcements.
It's a lot bigger than me, but I should have the upper hand when it comes to strength. We'll be one step closer to mining once I've taken care of it. Leave it to me! I must leave no stone unturned. As a good knight should.
That was intense! Finally, a chance to catch our breath. Noelle?
1, 2, 3, 4. Still so many training targets.
More enemies? Where?
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
At least I'm getting lots of mining out of this.
Oh, job done.
Are you guys okay? Noelle, you're okay, right?
Oh, I'm okay. Though I must say, my shoulders are sorer than usual. Compared to my normal cleaning duties, that is.
I'm ashamed to admit that, even though we try and get Noelle to take it easy, every time we get back from somewhere, she somehow single-handedly managed to clean the entire Knights of Favonius headquarters.
Oh, all in a day's work for a maid of Favonius. If I want to become a knight, I need to take all aspects of training seriously. So, honorary knight? The ore mining training? How did I do? Really? So under your personal guidance I completed the training? Oh... next time, let's mine together.
Two more innings to go.
Is that the honorary knight? Hello? Huh? I finally get to meet you. I'm Noelle, a maid of the Knights of Favonius. Apology. As a maid, and in order. Yes, I haven't. I asked Amber. I even asked the Spark. Actually, I was worried that I've seen you on this. I just finished today's. I've been keeping up with, but training progress has been a little slow. You know, just basic 100 push-ups and running 2 laps. I'm actually incredible. Rest? But... oh, I've still got so much work to do. Besides, I'm still not skilled enough. any free time that I get should be spent training.
No, Noelle. You need to take days off.
I have to continue to put in more effort than the others. But time is precious. If I rest, I'll feel guilty. Oh, I really hadn't thought about that. Resting for the sake of training. Oh, so that's why Miss Lisa always has afternoon tea in the library. I get it now. Oh. Are there any particular snacks you like? I can get started with... Oh, no need? I should take a break? Oh, okay then. In that case, let's head to Good Hunter and have a look. Noelle! B? What happened? Is there something I can help you with?
Quinn! He's ignoring me again.
Well, take your time, no rush. I'm here to help.
I noticed Quinn was in a bad mood, so I wanted to call him over for a chat. And a date, I guess.
Oh, a date? So it's that kind of a problem?
Yes. I've been over to him several times today already. But no matter how hard I try to make conversation, he just focuses on a stall and ignores me completely. Noelle, everyone in Mondstadt thinks you're really cute. You must be really popular, right? Can you help me out?
Of course. It's a maid's responsibility to help the residents of Mondstadt. It's just, I don't have any experience in this area.
Even Noelle can't help me?
Oh, please, don't worry. Oh, we also have the Honorary Knight here. Honorary Knight, can you help me? Oh, thank you. Okay. B said that Quinn always seems busy and ignores everything she says. But I know that she's often looking for small talk with Quinn. That's a possibility. In other words, we just need to make Quinn realize that this time is different. For example, by sending him a little gift. Even Quinn would notice the difference a gift would bring. But what kind of gift? Are you sure? I still feel the choice of gift matters, no matter what kind of relationship two people share. But I don't have any experience in this area. I'm sure you're right. Then, if the gift doesn't matter, the choices are limitless. Oh, I can't decide. Do you have any ideas? Will this really get his attention?
Monster grilled fish.
How am I ever going to get Quinn to listen to me? Mondstadt grilled fish? For Quinn? I have often said that I would bring him lunch. Would this really work? Well, since it's Noelle's recommendation, I'll give it a try.
Oh, I hope Quinn understands B's intentions. And I hope we were a help this time. Oh, apologies, by the way. I said we would take a break and ended up bothering you instead. Oh, if you're peckish, just let me know. I can whip something up for you right away. Oh, sorry. Old habits die hard. You know, I'm still a little worried about how B is doing.
There's no stopping you once you're concerned about someone, huh?
How'd it go?
Hi, Noelle.
So, did you get a date with Quinn?
I barely want to talk about it. I hadn't even given him the Mondstadt grilled fish when he muttered something about not having an appetite and not wanting to eat. I can't force him to eat, can I? Looks like I'll just have to try to ask him out some other time.
I must apologize. Next time, I'll help you find a much better...
No need. It should be me apologizing. I was worried and dumped everything on you. It's obvious, thinking about it now. Noelle can't be good at everything. Oh. It's okay. This isn't your fault. I don't blame you. I have to get going.
Oh, please, take care. I'm fine. It's just, I feel bad that I couldn't help Bee. You're not wrong. But if I give up so easily, then the next time someone needs help, I'll mess up again. I may not know much about this sort of thing, but at the very least, I should try to learn something about it. I'm going to the Knights of Favonia's library. There must be some guidance there on the subject of love. The next time I encounter a situation like this, I'll be able to help.
Can Noelle really handle a subject as big as love by herself? We should head to the library and see how she's doing.
Listen, helping people get a date seems above your pay grade as a maid. I hope you're getting paid. I guess I should have started with that. If you're not getting paid, find an employment
I guess
lawyer.
I can let you lend a hand. Ah, so that's how it works. When you meet the person who inspires your affections, you have to find a way to do things together with them. Even if not old enough to drink, one should still learn to discuss the different qualities of wine. I see. So you need to know how to make yourself interesting, to draw people's attention. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I was deep in concentration. I borrowed every book on love from the library that I could find. When I finished reading them, I'll finally be able to give decisive recommendations for next time. Even if it is me. Well, let's see. For example, Vera's Melancholy, Heart of Clear Springs. Well, all of them contain detailed records of the experience of love. As a maid, my experience leaves a lot to be desired. So I found the quickest way was to take examples from the classics. There's also a guide to tavern chat and shortcuts to love. These are much more practical in nature. And of course, there are even books that focus on theories of love. And then there's this one. This book's about... No, nothing. This book...
Oh boy.
It's too early to read this book.
She's talking about the naughty books.
Let's look at another one. You have to learn the basics first, after all. So this book is about... Huh? Same as that one? Guess this must be a pretty... common topic. Looks like I still have a lot to learn.
Alright, this is our last one, and then we're free for the night. My suffering can be over.
Noelle! Bee? What happened?
Quinn!
Take your time. So it's that...
Yes, but no matter how, Noelle, you must be really...
it's just... Even... Please, don't... Honorary Knight? Can you help me? Oh, thank you. Okay, but I know that that's... In other words, we just... For example, but what kind of gift? That's what I think. Everyone has their preferences, so it's important to choose the right gift if you want to get through to them. If it were me, I'd want roses. As for you, Honorary Knight, I bet you like handmade things. Oh, yes, I just wanted to try thinking from a different perspective. Quinn, what kind of gift would he like? If I remember correctly, isn't Quinn one of the 4 drunkards of Mondstadt? Perhaps something wine-related would do. But what? Well, simply thinking about it isn't really helping. Let's go to Marjorie's store and see what's available.
Oh, my... Welcome to With Wind Comes Glory. Well, if it isn't Noelle and the Honorary Knight. And what wind brought the two of you together? I barely ever see Noelle in someone else's company. Well, when Noelle's working, she practically always takes care of things by herself. And once she's finished with A, it's straight off to take care of B. Seems she hardly has time to catch her breath. Say, Noelle, you're not a child anymore, you know? If you don't take time out for yourself, you may come to regret it in the future.
I, decided to take a break today. But something came up.
Oh? So it's a day off with the Honorary Knight? Oh, how wonderful! That's something to celebrate. You must be here to pick out a gift for the Honorary Knight. Choose anything you like. We have a lot that might tickle your fancy. Aw, so shy. No use denying it, though.
Stop teasing! Me and the Honorary Knight don't have that kind of relationship.
Lady, we just met.
Not yet. I guess. After all, Noelle here is the type that needs a push
This
every
is
now
awkward.
and again. But looks like she's still in the dark when it comes to these things.
I just feel I shouldn't let such things distract me from my chivalric training.
Like, literally, we just met. Like,
too many important
it
things
couldn't
to
have
take
been
care
more
of.
than 20 minutes
Okay,
ago.
okay. No more teasing.
Canonically.
So, what is the reason for this visit? So, you're choosing a gift for B to give to Quinn. In that case, I have a couple of fun new things in stock. A frosting bottle and a squirrel wood carving. The frosting bottle is very useful to keep alcohol cold and fresh for a long time. As for the squirrel wood carving, well, it's a nice ornament and it would look great at Quinn's stall. So, bottle or ornament, which will it be?
The frosting bottle. A fitting gift for one of the 4 drunkards. They remembered what I said. Aw.
So frosting bottle it is? Alrighty, let me wrap it up for you.
Okay, now that the gift is wrapped...
Give the frosting bottle to Quinn? It does look like something that he'd be interested in.
Why do you want to date a drunk, though?
Maybe I can use the gift as bait. I could say that if he wants to get the gift, then he'll have to come on a date with me first. Thank you both so much. With his gift, there's no way Quinn will be able to refuse me.
Uh-huh. Is that how gifts work? Well, as long as it helps.
Oh no!
What's wrong? The gift? Is there something wrong?
No, it's not the gift. I've been so focused on convincing Quinn, I hadn't even thought of... I've never gotten to that stage. Noelle, could you... A date should be properly planned, so I'll wait. No need to rush.
Just, leave it to me. A date? We'll need a... Let's look around. If we see anywhere good, let's take a picture and let B have the final say. Oh, there's a beautiful and touching tale about Cape Oath. Maybe that would be a good spot. Oh, you can see Falcon Coast from here. Such a beautiful view. Let's find a good angle and take a picture. Let's head to Stars.
You're really gonna make me go all the way up fucking Star Snatch Cliff.
Star Snatch Cliff. Another beautiful location. And so elevated. This place is super famous for its nightscape.
It seems to see her though.
I know. Let's get a picture from the top. Now. Oh, let's go to Windrise. Look over there, the Windrise tree, symbol of the great hero Vanessa.
You're pretty excited, huh, Noelle?
Sorry, where were we?
Nice. The scenery here is pretty good too. Small rivers, and that should do it. Let's.
Oh, you guys are back! What romantic locations did you find?
Cape Oath. As in, maybe taking a relationship oath?
Sounds great! You can see the sea from there, right? I love the sea.
Well, what do you think about Windrise? May your love be as free as a dandelion.
Windrise? That's a great location. But isn't it a...
Huh? Cliché?
Well, old folks are always going on about something symbolic about that place. Besides, we've been there so many times when we were young. It just feels like there's nothing special or new about it.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going with Cape Oath. Thanks so much. I'm off to find Quinn. Quinn, I wonder what kind of oath he'll make to me.
Is Windrise no longer popular? But the book said that it was the most popular place in Mondstadt. I'm not sure. I found it while cleaning a corner of the library. It was the story of Windrise and Lady Vanessa. I thought folks in Mondstadt would still like to go there. Huh? You want to go to Windrise? Oh, okay. Follow me. The air here really refreshes you in an instant. Forget about training and work. Just breathe and feel the wind. Nothing else. That's true, but training and work are still the things I need to focus on. If I didn't take them seriously, I wouldn't be a reliable maid. Put it this way, Lady Vanessa and Master Jean, the responsibilities they carry, that they carried, those are the heaviest. I know I have a lot to live up to. That's why I want to become a real Knight of Favonius. To help more people. Really? Thank you. If you weren't here today, I wouldn't have been able to help Bea. It's just a small token of appreciation, but I hope you'll accept it. Roses are my favorite flower. This is a paper one that I folded by hand. Of course. In Mondstadt, roses represent the saying, as wine bottles are corked, so too my lips are sealed.
Noelle is such a big
I have
flirt.
seen and learned a lot during our time together.
I don't remember the other ones I've done so far being. I mean, there's always a slight bit of connotation to them.
I want it to remain in my heart.
This one really comes off
Wait,
distinctly romantic.
Rose? Oh, I'll need to go back to the library still. Whatever, I hope that this one can stay by your side in all your future adventures before I'm able to fight alongside you.
Okay, so I haven't done anything past you and Jim, but Goro's is not really all that romantic. Obviously, none of the kids are. I don't remember Beto's being particularly flirty. I mean, there's a little bit, and then Toma's, again, I don't remember getting the, like, flirty connotations. Barbara's, I wouldn't say flirty, but you obviously kind of go on to hang out with her. And then Bennett and Shawnee, not at all. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I guess my plan, maybe tomorrow night, try to do Diona and Toma's, because it'll be a couple days before I can unlock Noelle's second part. So tomorrow I'll for sure do Toma and Diona, and if I have time I'll do more. But they kind of take a little bit. So we'll see. But no. So I'll at least get these two done. And then the day after that, if I can get Ningguang and Yunjin done, then that puts me at a good place. Because then by Saturday, I'll have at least these two unlocked. Yeah. And then I'll have Noel's second half unlocked by next week. By then I'll have started on story quests. Because probably what I'll do this weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, besides the two hangouts, is Wadatsumi. Yeah, probably Wadatsumi and whatever quests have unlocked. And then probably start working on these. Several of them just unlock after I finish this, so I might actually try the two hangouts, the story quest, and Wadatsumi. Because this will unlock, this will unlock, and this will unlock, and this will unlock. Two. And so I can start gaining keys for them. And then the weekend after that I can do story quests. And then start into Saray and Surumi. Surumi will probably take a whole weekend. It'll probably be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday ordeal. Because it's 3 days. Although I might... I don't know, the problem is it's hard to keep your eye on what day one is with the Abyss Mages. But we'll hope for a day one. We'll cross our fingers. Alright, I'm gonna go now. So I can go to bed. Peace out. Bye. Sorry, that was a lot of random talking.